Everyone thought the rabbit was confused because it kept sitting at the wrong blue lattice garden gate, while the resident kept pointing gently down the path in disbelief. The resident moved it back once, carefully and calmly, but the small tan and white rabbit returned to that same gate as if nothing in the courtyard had changed. At first, the answer looked simple. Leafy plants sat beside that gate, and the rabbit settled close enough to make the plant theory feel reasonable enough. But that day, it came back again. Not to the planter, not to the plain gate nearby, back to the same blue lattice corner, almost precisely. The resident noticed one detail. The rabbit was not choosing the whole garden. It kept placing itself beside one lower right diamond in the gate frame. So she tried the obvious test. She opened the plain wooden gate beside it, but the rabbit barely looked away from the blue lattice at all. From another angle, the pattern looked even stranger. Same rabbit, same corner, same diamond shape, lined up like a quiet marker for anyone watching closely there. When she moved farther down the path, the rabbit still returned, past the plants, ignored the plain gate, and stopped at that exact wrong lattice corner again today. The resident was sure it liked the garden beds. That explanation sounded normal on a shared townhome path full of similar little patios and planters there. She took a phone photo anyway, not of the address, just the blue diamond pattern beside the rabbit's repeated spot near the gate itself today. The first comparisons failed. A brown gate had no diamonds. A blue railing had the color, but the shape was wrong from the rabbit's low angle. That was when she stopped managing the rabbit and started checking nearby patios, holding the photo low, closer to the rabbit's view of the path and gate corners. Then, the plant theory broke. The rabbit ignored the planter again, chose the lattice, and a distant blue lattice shape appeared one courtyard over, partly hidden behind shrubs ahead. The resident paused at the bend. The far gate was partly blocked by shrubs. But the color and pattern stayed too close for her to ignore. The rabbit stayed behind at the wrong gate, holding the clue in place while she compared the two blue lattice shapes from the shared path carefully. Near the bend, the almost match became harder to dismiss, but leaves still hid the lower part of the far gate from the public path behind the shrubs nearby. She checked the garden bed first, because that still felt practical. Clean soil, small leaves, nothing there explained the rabbit or the repeated lattice corner either. The rabbit did not follow her to the plants. It stayed at the same blue lattice diamond, making the old detail feel new again from there. She held the phone photo beside the far gate. The lower right diamond matched, and the opening blue lattice corner read differently in one clear moment from the very first frame. Then she saw it through the correct lattice, a small familiar rabbit bowl sitting visible inside that quiet patio, just behind the matching blue gate at last. The resident stepped aside quietly. The correct blue lattice gate opened softly, and the rabbit turned away from the wrong one for the first time that afternoon.